A new date is set for WrestleMania ticket sales. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is Just Pro Wrestling News for Thursday, March 18th, 2021. And a big welcome to those of you listening on TheWrestlingRevolution.com. You can bring our updates to your website. Email us, desk@justprowrestlingnews.com.
WWE.
WWE has a new on-sale date for tickets to WrestleMania. They'll go on sale to the general public Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. There will also be an exclusive pre-sale for fans who register online. That starts this morning at 10 a.m. The Tampa Bay Times reports capacity is set at 25,000 for each of the two nights. That's about the same as last month's Super Bowl. And health and safety protocols will be similar to those at the Super Bowl as well. It's day one of the Peacock Era. WWE Network goes live today on Peacock, its new exclusive home in the United States. The original network will still be up until April 4th, so Sunday's Fastlane pay-per-view will air on both Peacock and the original network. Your current WWE Network account will not automatically be transferred over to Peacock. WWE is telling network subscribers to, quote, be on the lookout for an email with more specific directions, end quote. Bottom line, if you want to watch the WWE Network after April 4th, you will need to sign up for Peacock. WWE has updated the FAQ on its website with info on remaining balances, gift cards, canceled accounts, automatic billing, and more, so check that out if you have more questions. Finn Balor will defend the NXT Championship against Karrion Kross at the two-night TakeOver Stand and Deliver event during WrestleMania week. But we do not know yet which night it will happen on, night 1 on the USA Network or night 2 on Peacock. Balor and Kross teamed up in the main event of last night's NXT, challenging Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch for their tag titles. The match ground to a halt after Burch appeared to suffer an injury. He never returned to the match, so Lorcan had to go it alone. The ending came after Balor accidentally knocked down Scarlett. That was enough for Kross. He turned on Balor, and Lorcan pinned Balor to retain the tag titles. Kross continued to beat up on Balor after the match. NXT UK champion Walter made a surprise appearance on last night's NXT, and he laid out Tommaso Ciampa. WWE's two cruiserweight champions came face-to-face. Jordan Devlin confronted Santos Escobar, and they agreed to decide the one true cruiserweight champ at TakeOver. We should mention quickly, Devlin is set to defend his cruiserweight championship on today's NXT UK against Trent Seven. Today's episode has a special start time of 4 p.m. Eastern. Getting back to last night's NXT, Kyle O'Reilly was barred from the Capitol Wrestling Center last night, but he sent in a video message to vow revenge against Adam Cole. Later, cameras spotted police outside the Capitol Wrestling Center with both Cole and O'Reilly in handcuffs. Dexter Lumis beat Austin Theory, and NXT Women's Champ Io Shirai delivered a contract for a title match to Raquel Gonzalez. I assume she's going to sign it.
AEW.
A brutal, bloody, and historic main event on last night's Dynamite. Dr. Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa brought out tables, ladders, and even thumbtacks during their unsanctioned Lights Out Anything Goes match. Dr. Baker was powerbombed onto the tacks, and later Thunder Rosa drove her through a table at ringside and got the pin. Penta El Zero Miedo kicked out of the Crossroads and even got in his signature arm breaker on Cody Rhodes, but moments later, Rhodes caught Penta with a roll-up and stole the pin. Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston beat the Good Brothers. After the match, Kenny Omega joined the Good Brothers for a post-match attack. They Pillmanized Kingston's leg. Then they set up for another with a steel chair wrapped around Moxley's head. The Young Bucks ran out to stop that, and they refused to share a two-sweet with Kenny Omega. MJF's new faction now has a name. The crew that includes Wardlow, FTR, Tully Blanchard, and Shawn Spears will be known as The Pinnacle. Brian Cage broke ranks from Team Taz to tell Sting he respects him.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
The other half of the New Japan Cup's Final Four is being decided this morning. The semifinal matches are happening Saturday. Warrior Wrestling announced late Wednesday that Kylie Ray will defend that promotion's women's title at their show in Chicago on June 5th. It will be Kylie Ray's first match since she stepped away from pro wrestling last November. David Marquez says he will not be part of the revival of NWA Power starting next Tuesday. He said in a statement Wednesday he wasn't invited back. That's Just Pro Wrestling News for Thursday, March 18th. Our next update comes your way tomorrow morning. Please rate, review, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.